Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we are reviewing Norvina's Collection Volume 3 palettes. Now this is the third and final palette to her collection, and this is more of like a very fall vibe type of palette. As always, you guys know I like to give you guys more than one look so you guys can get a feel of the entire palette. These were sent to me in PR. I just want to let you guys know that. And before we get into the looks, I want to give you guys some information of the palette because I always do that. We'll get right into that. Now again, this is the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3, and this one, just like all the other palettes, has 25 deluxe size high performance shades. By the way, I'm reading off my notes because I always have notes. Net weight to this palette is 1.8 grams, 0.063 ounces each. It retails for $60 and it is available this month on the 26th. It's vegan, cruelty free, and the shelf life is 18 months. There are some shadows in this palette where it says not intended for use around the immediate eye area. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm gonna put a picture of the shades that are like not intended for the eye area right here. I think it's really important that you guys know that. Also, my friend had mentioned it to me because I didn't really know what that kind of like meant, which basically it means that there's like shadows that can irritate your eye and also can cause staining. So basically what she says is that some dyes can like irritate the eye, or if you're like allergic to red dyes or yellow dyes, they can like cause irritation or stain your eyes. So I just really want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. Again, I will place like the picture up here. So thank you to Maggie. I actually pinned her comment in my last video if you guys want to go ahead and read that. I'm gonna show you guys the palette. It's really pretty. Again, it's orange and it has like butterflies on it. The palette is plastic, so I mean it could kind of break easily. Just make sure you don't drop it. She does have a huge ass mirror just like the two other palettes do. And then again, these shadows are labeled from A to E and then numbers 1 through 5, and they come in like a little square pan. They're a bit bigger than like the original 14 palette shadows that Anastasia carries. And then you have the beautiful range of colors. This is definitely a more fall vibe palette. And then here are some swatches. You guys know I don't really care about swatches. I care for how they perform on the eyes. My bad, I forgot to mention that the PR package also came with little clips that Anastasia is selling as like merchant stuff, so that's really cool. They're very colorful. I really like them, and they're pretty damn big. Oh my god. So yeah, no more talking, let's get right into the looks. All right everyone, so I'm priming my eye with the Anastasia eye primer, and I use that primer for all of the 4 looks that I did today. I just take a brush and I just spread this product all over my eye. All right, that looks good enough. Okay you guys, I'm gonna go in with the color B4 right here, and I'm using the Morphe M456 brush. Now the shadows have like minimal fallout. It's not too much. I tend to be like really heavy-handed and I literally dig the brush in there, which you don't need to do. I don't know why I do that. I always do. I'm sorry. It has minimal fallout. Okay, I'm gonna stick that shadow right into the crease. You guys know I like to start from darkest to lightest. That's just how I've been doing it and how I really like to do like my shadows and stuff. I never have any issues with ABH's pigments, and I never have any issues blending out their shadows. They're usually always really great quality. That's what I really like about ABH. And then just blend it up just a tad. And now I did mix a little bit of, I believe it was C4, and which one is this one, E2, just a little bit because I want my crease to be very like dark. So I picked up just a little bit of those 2 shadows just to give it more depth. And I'm gonna take B3. I'm using this on the Morphe M514 brush. So I wanted to talk to you guys about like the overwhelming amount of palettes that have been coming out from ABH, and I know how overwhelming it can be for a lot of you guys, especially because of money, of course. And like I said in my last video, I have the privilege of getting these in PR, so I don't have to buy them. But for those that they don't have the money to buy it, I can see how overwhelming it can be. Because if I'm being like straight up honest with you guys, like I said in my Instagram stories yesterday, I don't have the money to buy these palettes. Like if I wasn't on PR, I would probably just buy like one, and I would probably do it on like after Afterpay because I just don't have the money in the bank to be buying all of these palettes. So I just really want you guys to know that you don't have to go out and buy every single palette just because us damn beauty gurus or whatever like are reviewing it for you guys. Like, I just want you guys to know that. And I had someone in my comments, and I forgot to comment back, I am so sorry, but I did read your comment where it was saying, you know, that she wants to make sure that like her sister, her younger sister, knows that she doesn't have to buy every single palette. And I think it's very important, like my younger viewers, to know that, especially because of course like teenagers don't have like the money, they're funded by their parents obviously, and I think it's very important that you guys know that you don't need every single palette, you don't need every single release. It's okay. Like, I bet you anything you could find these colors in like palettes that you have already. So I just really wanted you guys to know that, because I know it's been overwhelming. So yeah, I just had to get that out because trust me, I know how it's been a huge discussion online. So yeah, you guys, let me continue with this look and stop blabbering. By the way, by the time that you guys watch this video, the palettes would already be live if you guys want to check them out, and I will let you guys know which one was my favorite palette by the end, and which one I definitely recommend, because you know, if you want to purchase one, I think I know which one you guys would like. Alright, you guys, I had to cut my crease off camera because it just takes too long. So I'm gonna go back in with the first shadow that I placed, and I'm gonna pack this on the outer, on the outer portion of the eye, because I'm gonna add other colors. Now this look is kind of different because the colors just like are very like opposite of themselves, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use the greens in this palette. I really wanted to make sure that I utilize every single color in this palette, or at least try to use every single color in this palette. With a flat brush, I'm gonna pick up D3, which is this green right here. My bad, y'all, it was C3. And then I'm going to place this right here. I'm gonna pack it on. You wanna make sure you push the color in to your lid like so you get the most pigmentation out of these colors. And now it's gonna be really weird because you're blending like green into like kind of like a reddish color, but it's okay. I did like how it ended up looking, and again, I wanted to make sure you guys can see like that I utilized mostly all of the shadows. And then I'm going to pick up A1. Okay, I'm gonna stick this right in the inner corner. Alright, you guys, I'm going to give myself a small wing, so I just kind of just stamp the wing, and I'm gonna affix it right now, so don't worry, it's not gonna look like this messy. I gave myself a small wing. I'm gonna take this purple shimmer right here. It's a very dark purple shimmer. Again, trying to use all of these shadows in this palette, and this video is already at 10 minutes. I have no idea why. I'm just gonna pack on this purple right here, and I did my wing way bigger than I did it on the other side, but you know what, we're just gonna keep going. So just pack it on, kind of blend it to the outer corner, that way like everything could just blend really nicely. Then I'm going to take B1 to create like a really nice gradient. If I'm being honest, this is not my favorite look. I think there's just way too much going on, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay, we're getting through this, okay? We're getting through this. Yesterday, I tried to finish this whole entire video, and like, it just didn't come out right, so that's why I had to wake up so early to do this video. Why my voice sounds really weird. Okay, you guys, I stopped filming because I wanted to do my base, and I did my inner corner and my waterline, and I put mascara on. So for all of these looks, I use the Makeup Shack's Giselle lashes. They look like this. All right, you guys, and this is the final look. She came out cute. She's very, very different. I would say that it's very like an unconventional look because of the colors that I put together, but I really like her. I think she's really nice. All right, you guys, let's start this mess of a voiceover. By the way, I know some of you guys asked me what brushes I use. This brush that I use in this look, which I actually use it in all 3 looks except for the first one, is the Morphe M506 brush. It's a very small brush that goes like right into your crease. I highly recommend it if you have like really small hooded eyelids, because it's just a perfect little small blending brush, and it's pretty dense, and I use it for literally all of my looks, and I always forget to like put it in the description down below. But if you guys see that little brown brush, that's what it is. It's always the Morphe M506 brush. So yeah, just to let you guys know. Anyways, we're just blending out here. I really like these shadows. They're really pretty. I think I said it in like my final thoughts that I feel like this palette is more so for the consumer who is like not really looking for a lot of color. And I will say that this palette does kind of have a lot of color because it has like all those green shadows in it. But if you are like someone who likes like really simple shadows, I think you would like this palette because it has more warm tones and cool tones in it, and the shimmers are actually really fucking pretty. Oh my god, I have to cuss. It's necessary. I feel like cuss words enhance conversations. You know what? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, people always be like, you're so pretty. Oh no, wait, my PE teacher used to be like, you're so pretty, you're too pretty to be cussing. And I'm like, man, why can't I just be pretty and cuss? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we just be both? Like, does it matter? Like, I'm just telling you guys, like, cussing just enhances the conversation. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, what was I talking about? I have no idea what I was talking about. I don't remember. Anyways, the shimmers, I'm telling you guys, they are really, really good. Like, out of the 3 palettes, the thing that really excited me the most was the shimmers in all 3 palettes. Like, the shimmers, I don't know what it is. They put a little bit of crack in it. Like, they're just really, really good. We're gonna go into I believe it's the 3rd look. This was the 2nd look. She was really cute. You know, I like to give you guys a bunch of looks. Let's get into it, yeah? Alright, you guys, I am using the same Morphe M506 brush to do this look with. Now, this one is a little bit more tedious, but you guys know, again, I really like to give you guys more than one look, and I like to give you guys like different types of looks. I know that I usually do a lot of half cut creases, a lot of cut creases, a lot of half cut creases. Did I just say half cut creases? I meant to say halo eyes, but this one was a little bit more like, again, tedious. It was inspired by one of my really, really old looks, so I thought, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? You guys can do whatever you want. You guys do not need to do the same looks that I do. I know some people are like, Rocio, you do really hard looks. Look, ma'am, sir, whatever. Like, I just really like doing different looks, and you don't have to do the same looks that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to. Just remember, look at me, hear me out. You don't have to do the same looks that I do. Yes, thank you so much. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I grabbed like that little small eyeliner brush, and I gave myself like I connected the wing up to the crease, but I left that little negative space area alone because I don't know, like, I used to do these type of like eye shapes, whatever, back then, and I went through all my old stuff, and I was like, man, I really want to recreate one of my old looks. So that's why I did this look, and I left that little negative space, and I just feel like I don't know, it just looks really like, why does she got that little negative space in her eye? You know what I'm saying? Type of look. You know what I'm saying? How can you count how many times I say you know what I'm saying in this video? And if you're over the age of 21, you could just take a shot, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll get really, really drunk because I say it all the time, and it's like really, really aggravating. And I know like people are always like, Rocio, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't have any like other words to say in my vocabulary. I'm just really wasting time because you guys know how much I really, really hate voiceover. So let's get into the 3rd look. All right, you guys, I can't speak. This is the 4th and final look. Now, this one is pretty easy. Again, I'm using the Morphe 506 brush to do this with. Again, I wanted to give you guys a fairly easy look to do, so this one was more like there was like no cutting the crease with this one. This was just a really blended eye look. When it comes to blending, you want to make sure that you're doing like packing motions, and then you do really small circular like blending. The reason why I really don't like when like people blend like in really big ass circular motions is because what that does is that just removes the shadow that you're placing. It kind of just ends up like flying all over the place. So what you want to do is just packing motions, and then you want to do small like circular motions of blending, and that will give you like the best flawless blending ever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did with this look, and I actually really like this look. You guys know, again, I do so many damn cut creases and halo eyes, I get annoyed at myself, but when I do a really nice blending, like simple basic eye look, it does make me like really excited because it actually came out really pretty. And again, like the shimmers in this palette are so freaking good. Look at how pretty this look. And I'm gonna like kind of like, it's gonna be like kind of blurry right now if you guys, yes, this right here part. And the reason why I did that is so that my camera could pick up that shimmer, and look at how beautiful that shimmer is. I'm telling you guys, the shimmers in this palette are A1. All right, so let's get into my final thoughts. Alright you guys, so we are at my final thought. So before I tell you guys which one was my favorite palette out of the three, I'm just gonna go over this palette. I think it's really nice. You guys know that I feel like Anastasia's quality and shadows are always really great quality. If there's one thing that I really like about all of these palettes, and this palette in particular, are the shimmers. I don't know what it is about the shimmers and the quality of them, but I think that they have like the best shimmers on the market right now. The mattes had no problem blending out. They're very pigmented. Make sure that you're not picking up too much, or that you go like really hard into the palette, because it will like have fallout. I think overall out of the three, this one is more like consumer friendly because of like the fall vibes that it has in it, and the more warm tone, cool tone shadows that it has in it as well. You can definitely get a lot of like really basic, simple looks out of this palette. So I do really like the palette. Now if I had to choose a palette that I would really like out of the three, personally for me, because I'm a really like colorful person, I think I would choose the second one because of all of the colors that it has in this palette. It's basically a whole ass rainbow in that palette. But if you are someone who just likes really simple basic looks and you're not like really with the whole colorful thing, I think that you will definitely like the third one, because obviously it has a lot of like warm tones and cool tones in this palette, and then the shimmers are really beautiful. They're definitely like fall appropriate, or all year long appropriate, if that makes sense. So I think that you would really like this one. Again, I really want to emphasize that you don't need every single palette that comes out. You can just choose the one that you really like. For example, if you like purples, you would really like the first one, and if you like greens, you would really like the second ones, and if you're just a really fall vibe, like simple person, like I said, you would really like this third one. But yeah, you guys, I don't think I have anything else to say. I hope that these videos were really helpful. I will put my videos with volume 1 and volume 2 in the description down below, just in case you guys want to check out which palette you guys would really want the most. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys.